Alright, my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're checking out Suicide Squad running on 7600 XT. This time we have ray tracing enabled, so we're going to go ahead and check this out. Let's walk over here, look at this inside here. We are at 1440p. We do have FSR on Quality, so we'll go ahead and look at this. So as you can see, we now have the ray tracing enabled, so let's go ahead and get on outside of here to kind of see how we can get this thing running. We're going to play around with this and see if we can get a 60 FPS experience at with different levels of, wow, we got some ooh, look at that, man. So right now we're at quality. Look at that freaking building way down there. Oh, those stairs, they were just like they're freaking out, man.
You will break first, Task Force X. I need this.
Just kind of want to see how this is going to run with some
they will pass.
amazing ray tracing. We got ray tracing going on over here, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Alright, so right now we've got, like I was saying, we've got it on the quality. So let's go ahead and take this. So we got quality. Let's go ahead and hook that to balanced. Go ahead and save that. Oh, we're going to try some traversal stuff. Definitely not as smooth as it was when we were running this at 4K on this same card, but I had to like restart it. Wow, look at this freaking map. Everything is just destructed. We got this sand covered on here now that after you freaking take out the first Brainiac, the whole city looks atrocious.
Indeed I am, Miss Lane. Thanks to the efforts of the so-called Suicide Squad.
Whoa, buddy.
Let myself be killed by a costume Speedster, did they? I've been supplying the squad with discourse resources in a coordinated offensive against Brainiac. What you see from us is the first step in that.
Ooh, we got destructive trees. So right now we've got about 40-ish frames a second. So let's see if we can drop that resolution, not resolution, but let's take it all the way to ultra. Wow, man, that looks beautiful. Does look really, really soft. And we're still only at 43. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense to me. So we're going to go ahead and, you know it, if we go 4K, dude, we still got the same freaking 40 frames a second.
My friends in Metropolis, and anyone who can hear this broadcast, the war continues. But humankind wins.
About your injury.
You know what the funny thing is it's still kind of playable. But my gosh, that just looks super blurry. I mean, I did find one spot earlier when I was testing out the ray tracing on here when I was like under, I think I had the 7900 XT in there still, but I was underneath this thing and there was like a big glass window and you could see like all the reflections of the buildings and stuff behind it. And it still didn't look like, oh my gosh, I gotta have ray tracing. It really didn't. I was like, oh gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? But like you get in here, there's like some pretty cool stuff in this game, man. I do think it's worth checking out and playing. But I mean, to be able to give 45 frames with, you know what? Let's try something else. Because we all know that ultra performance is quite rough. So we'll do our balanced. And let's see what we get. Alright, still 30-ish. You know what? Let's just go ahead and lock this bad baby to 30. Alright, let's lock it to 60. Dang. 29, almost 30 frames. Sad thing is this is actually quite playable. At least in terms of like it actually running. I don't know, my good buddies over at Digital Foundry said that the PC version of this game is broken, which I find interesting. Looks like it's working just fine to me. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a little bit rougher because of the ray tracing, but I almost can barely even tell that there's even ray tracing on here for the amount of performance hit it takes. Like, is it even worth it? Let's see out here in the water. Don't even get ray tracing out there in the water, so I mean, like, what's the freaking point of it? You can't really stop in front of those windows. I don't know if this hit to image, not to image quality, but like to performance is worth it, man. I just think ray tracing is such a freaking joke. Where'd that little monster go? There better be some ray tracing on this freaking golden dog. I guess there is, but it's not worth. Yeah, dude, ray tracing on this just isn't that great. Oh wait, look, you can see a little bit right there. Is that even actual ray tracing? Looks like screen space. Screen space ray tracing. I mean, I guess you get a tiny bit in that. All the windows on here are just like the ones in Gotham Knights, so I mean,
Boomerang. A personality only a mother could love.
yeah, I just don't think the ray tracing is worth that performance hit.
Here you are. I could end all of the humiliation.
So it really starts to cripple performance if we go back over here to options. And then we just turn off that ray tracing stuff. Watch, watch, watch. Boom. Save, accept. And then we go back up here, because then we can go up to quality at 4K. And save that. And oh look, man, we get a much better playable. Let's turn the camera. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to balanced, because I think balanced is what I was saying was probably the best for this. If you want 4K visuals and like a smoother experience, like this is your, if you've got to have 4K, yes, I think balanced is probably your best bet, because the game still looks great. Very, very smooth experience on this GPU, man. Wow.
If you're ready to take on a support mission,
I just don't think the ray tracing in this game is worth the hit. I think this is the building that I was at. Okay, yeah, this was the one with the ray tracing. I believe you could see out over there and see all this like ray tracing and stuff, but this game right here doesn't need ray tracing, period. It's just another one of those things to try to get you to waste money on a GPU that just isn't freaking like it. Dude, if a 4090's struggling on this game and being all stuttery and stuff, what the hell is the point? Sounds like an NVIDIA stutter struggle problem to me. Because I'm not getting stupid stutters on this. And this is the 1080p RDNA 3 freaking AMD GPU for 1080p, man, for budget gaming. And you're telling me this here's got better performance than a 40 freaking 90 with top of the line gear? I wonder why they give those things away to every freaking YouTuber for free, man, because they're freaking trash. Guess they have to kind of give them away so they can sell them to other dumb people. Look at a 4090 that struggles on a freaking game that a 7600 XT can play. That's so bad. I mean, hey man, they're the experts. I'm just going by what the experts said. I get told all the time that Digital Foundry said. Alright, well, you're right, man. Digital Foundry says the 4090 sucks compared to a 78 or 7600 XT. Oh no! I ran out of...
One way to find out.
Trying to tell me you get a smoother, better, cleaner experience out of a 7600 XT than you do a freaking 4090. What a absolute joke.
Mobile gear symbiotes detected. Sorry, I mean
At 4K, mind you. Like we're playing this at 4K with the what they would say terrible FSR. Like this looks fine to me. It looks incredible. Like this looks absolutely fine to me. There's no issue with this. I have no issues with the way this game looks whatsoever. That's just funny. That is hilarious. I mean, like the trees. Obviously, that's something that he was talking about. It was a point of contention on the consoles. It looks like the Xbox is running at 1700p and the PlayStation is at 1440p. So, I mean, obviously, Xbox is better. Yeah, dude, this is insane, man. I mean, you heard it from the experts, bro. They say the 4090 sucks on this game. It is a stuttering, broken mess. Those are their words, not mine. stuttery and it's garbage and blah blah blah, and this game just runs all smooth on a freaking $350 GPU. This is terribly tragic. Terribly tragic. But I wanted to put that in here with the ray tracing part of it, because the ray tracing on this game absolutely sucks, and it doesn't even need to be there for you to enjoy this. But gosh dang, look at this, how beautiful. Freaking love this character now. I never cared about the Suicide Squad, but now all of a sudden I'm like, yeah dude, I'm a Boomerang fan. Captain Boomerang. Dude, I love that. Riddle challenge discovered, huh? Ooh. Yeah, I haven't done any of those yet. I'm saving them for... I love this game, dude. I think this is absolutely incredible. It sucks that it doesn't work that great on the NVIDIA side of things, man. That sucks. I wish you guys could have a stutter-free experience. But sadly, that's a going theme with the NVIDIA GPUs. Kind of makes me sad that I sold my 4070, because I would love to have been able to confirm that it's trash on the 4070 before I sold it. Oh, that just makes me so mad. So pretty much, I understand it now. If the game runs better on AMD, it's trash. And if everybody comes out and says it's trash, then the NVIDIA bros, they won't buy the game because they're like, yeah, the game's trash. And then they just run around saying how trash the game is, when it actually is pretty dang good on the AMD side. So that's a lot of games that the NVIDIA bros don't get to play because they're trash. Because their NVIDIA card can't run them that well. That's sad, man. That's sad. Very, very sad. Dang. Well, I mean, what would you expect? This game runs pretty dang good on the Xbox Series X and S. I mean, if they were fair, they would do a freaking AMD analysis too, instead of just their little free 4090s, man. I want a free 4090. NVIDIA, send me one so I can see if it's good. No, man, this $350 GPU is absolutely the bee's knees for playing this game. Look at this stutter-free experience. Go figure. Wow, how's that even possible on a $300 GPU? Oh my goodness, this is pitiful, man.
Believe me when I say it won't happen again.
This is why I don't listen to the experts, because clearly they does not know what they's talking about. Experts in getting people to buy stupid, overpriced garbage. I mean, look at this, man. This runs pretty dang good at 4K. 50 frames. On a 1080p GPU. Wow, look at how good FSR is doing for this game, man. I just watched my last video on the 4K screen and I was like, wow, dude, that looks incredible. Mr. Shark, how you doing, King Shark? Gosh, man, look at the texture work on this guy, dude. He's such a beast. Quality. Destruction. Yeah. See, man, this game is way playable. Very, very playable. Very, very playable, man. Gosh dang, dude. I really, people, quit wasting your freaking money on these overpriced freaking NVIDIA GPUs, man. They're just trash. They're not freaking very good. DLSS is freaking garbage. Doesn't look as good as FSR and texture work and everything else. You lose way more freaking... visual quality when you use DLSS. But it looks sharper, Frog. there's no flickering with the DLSS. So what? Dude, a little bit of flicker is not gonna kill you. It's not gonna ruin your gaming experience. I mean, I see buildings shimmer far back there in the background, and I'm like, ooh, like see right under here. Watch. Oh man, you see that shimmer? Does it ruin my day when I'm freaking running around really fast? Absolutely not. If I wanted to go over here and look at this, ooh, look at that blemish. Look at that blemish from FSR. Oh my gosh. My game is ruined. It's absolutely ruined. Duh, dude, this game is so fun, dude. I could care less about a little bit of stupid blemish. Look, the sign right there. Oh my gosh, it flickers. It flickers. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, I guess it's... At least I get all my textures. And they look good. Look at these good looking textures. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look how blurry that looks. I'm just joking. Oh my freaking goodness, man. I like FSR a lot more than DLSS. This looks incredible. Gosh dang it, another video. 20 minutes of bashing Nvidia. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna keep pretending that Nvidia's like, I'm not gonna pretend even a little bit that Nvidia is better than AMD, man. Like, that has not been my use case. My use case is whew, AMD better. Whoa! Oopski. We did it. I mean, I've got a pretty dang stutter-free experience. Let's get up here on top of this building. We can run super duper fast if we want to, without no stutters and. Ooh. Boom! Look at that, man. We are just trucking along, playing some freaking cool games. Look at this car, bro. They got like floating cars here in Metropolis. I mean, Metropolis is a beautiful place, man. This is like the world of Superman. We're like dead smack in the world of Superman. And yeah, dude, it's quite the opposite. It's quite the contrasting opposite when you compare it to Arkham or Gotham. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I love Batman to death, but
Failure is all part of the evolutionary paradigm.
look at this game. Gosh, this is so nice looking.
Failure is no longer
There's a lot going on, a lot of detail, a lot of good detail in here. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I feel bad for the Nvidia bros to not be able to play this game in a stutter-free environment. That really does suck, man. I guess maybe you could always get yourself a 7600 XT so that you can play this, so you don't have to, so that you can at least enjoy it. So, all right, my friends, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.